Today is turkey harvesting day. We bought these birds mid-spring or late spring, and we think that they are old enough to harvest, plus they're about to eat us out of house and home. So it'll be a money-saving thing if we can harvest them. We realized quite a while ago that this cone that we use to harvest chickens is not going to be anywhere near big enough. Hold that up there to... Yeah, you see the difference? This is not going to work. So Kevin had to come up with a new plan for a cone to put them in. So watch us. We'll describe the differences that we see between harvesting turkeys and harvesting our regular meat birds, our Cornish cross. We have pretty much the same setup as we used last time. It worked real well for butchering our Cornish cross meat birds. So we've got a pot for me to pull the feathers off and a bucket to put the feathers in. We've got some coolers to put them in, and then Kevin devised this 5-gallon bucket for the killing cone, if you call it that, and he cut a 3-inch hole in the center. It was my idea to put this trash bag on to keep the blood from spattering so much and making such a big cleanup. We'll see if that helps also, and then that can go into the collection bucket at the bottom. We are heating our water. Got smart this time, started with hot water from the house, and so we're getting this up to the right temperature to scald their feathers off. Working to pull the feathers off. We found out one difference already is that these are huge. It takes Kevin to pick them up. I don't know if we just let them get too big or if that's what happens to turkeys, but yeah, we had to dunk them from both directions into our pot of scalding water just so that the feathers would release better.
It's our first time doing turkeys, and so this is a new experience for us too. So we are sort of learning as we go. We sort of think of them as just large chickens because we've done several meat birds and chickens, but we haven't ever done turkeys before. So we're sort of learning as we go.
Right now, the biggest difference was the size.
Yes, this thing is
and
quite
the weight.
heavy. Yeah. When I went in the pen to get it, I went to pick him up, and I knew they were kind of big, but when I went to pick him up and lift him, I went, oh my goodness. I bet this thing probably weighs, I don't know, I'm just guessing, 35 or 40 pounds maybe, I don't know. And once we got him into the scalding water and got him wet, it doubled the weight. So he's even heavier now than he was to start with. So anyway, but yeah, it's working out pretty good. It works just like I said, just like we do with the chickens when we do them. It's done the same way, and so it's the same process. It's just a lot more bird.
So I'll help with the plucking.
All right, this is the first turkey we did. We've got him pretty much plucked, and he's getting ready to be moved to the other table. We had put these turkeys in the cone or the bucket over here on the wall, and when this first bird started, rigor mortis started setting in, he started kicking so hard that he actually pulled the whole thing out of the wall and onto the ground. So we had to go to plan B, and we did this. We put up a piece of 2x4 and moved the hanger in the bucket over here, and this seems to be working pretty good. This is a lot more sturdy, and so it works out a lot better. We're just hosing him down right now, Carol is, just to kind of clean him up a little bit. It's been raining a whole lot here, and so they've been laying in the mud in the pen, and we just could not keep them clean. So we're just going to kind of clean them up a little bit, and just to keep it from being quite so nasty anyway. So that's what we're doing now. This is our second one we've got in the bucket now, and we have one more to go, and then we'll have the turkeys done.
first turkey ended up being just over 22 pounds. We decided to chop it up and put it into pieces. We cooked the 2 thighs today, and we're planning to smoke the first 2 drumsticks, well, the only 2 drumsticks, and then we have the breasts in separate bags, the wings in a bag, and the back pieces in Ziploc bags. Turns out that was the easy situation. Now we're looking at turkey number 2, who weighed in at 25 pounds, and now we have to figure out how to get this bird all wrapped up to put in the freezer whole. So we're going to wrap it with the freezer paper, go over that freezer paper with plastic wrap, and then put another round of freezer paper on it. At least that's my plan right now. So we're going to get this baby wrapped up so we can freeze him whole.
This is 2 of the 3 turkeys that we harvested. Just wanted to show you the end product. These 2 here, this one is 23 pounds, this one is 25 pounds, so they're quite large. The other one that we had, we ended up cutting that one up into pieces, and we've already cooked some of that. We smoked some of it and put it in the freezer, and so we've gotten a lot of meat out of that. Actually, Carol named these turkeys before we even harvested them when they were still alive. She named this one Thanksgiving and this one Christmas, so they've got names. Anyway, these guys have been in the freezer camp for a while now, and so we're going to put them back. So that's what we're doing here with the turkeys. We may end up doing turkeys again sometime, we may not, we're not sure. This is our first time doing it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, hit the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Give us a thumbs up, and tell your family and friends about our channel. It would really help our channel a lot if your friends and family would subscribe to our channel also. So until next time, thanks for joining us here on Hideaway Homestead.